Now a Target 12 crime tracker bruised and battered over cell phones.
After they had brass knuckles, which they hit me with.
Target 12 uncovers how criminals are preying on people who unknowingly dial into danger. It's hard to imagine people targeted for their phone and physically assaulted. Our investigation finds it's happening more and more in Providence, where thieves are also targeting a specific phone that's very common among kids. Eyewitness News reporter Mark Zinni uncovers what's behind the crime in this Target 12 crime tracker.
They're portable and sometimes very pricey. That's why cell phones have become an appealing target for thieves who've made cell phone thefts the #1 strong-armed robbery in Providence.
I felt like crying. I felt like my heart was going to come out.
Jessica Grijalva is one of many victims, people targeted by thieves because of their phones.
As soon as we stepped outside, these guys pulled Glocks out on us right to our faces, and they demanded our cell phones.
Next thing I know, I get socked across the face. I'm down on the ground.
Bruises all over my body, and that they had knocked one of my teeth out, that I had a minor concussion.
One after another, Target 12 tracked down victims of brutal beatings and assaults. People like Donald Lyman left hospitalized following a cell phone robbery this year while walking near Smith and Chalkstone Street in Providence.
I ended up getting hit right back here in the back of my head and over here on the temple.
For months, the Target 12 investigators sifted through police reports, finding cell phone thefts aren't just more common, they're actually ranked at the top of the list for strong-armed robberies in Providence. Phones snatched in sometimes brutal attacks, taken because they can be worth hundreds of dollars.
When he kicked the side of my face, my teeth cut the inside of my mouth, so I was bleeding, and I was black and blue around my eye.
38% of our robberies are cell phone related.
Providence police say parents could be putting their kids at risk by giving them a phone. The thieves are targeting anyone with phones where the SIM card can be removed, eliminating the database and making it untraceable. If they don't have SIM cards, the phones are being used for quick drug deals or other illegal activities before ultimately being tossed in the trash.
We've speaking to police officials in Boston and LA, and they're experiencing the same type of problems. It's mostly younger adults, teenagers. They see the cell phone. It's a hot commodity.
Take a look at what cell phones are going for these days. A new Palm Trio for $549, a BlackBerry for $449.99, and a Sidekick retails for $409.99. And it's this phone, the Sidekick, that accounts for almost half the phones stolen in Providence. 43% of the 150 cell phone robberies from July of 2007 to October 2008.
I wake up in the hospital and I'm thinking, wow, like I went out for like a little peaceful night to get something to eat and coming back and like this is what happens to me.
And it can happen to you too. Police issuing a special warning to parents who think they're keeping their kids safe with cell phones. They could actually be making them a target.
I always keep it in my pocket now. Like, I don't even bother to bring it out only when I'm like home or somewhere else, like safer.
The problem's gotten so bad in the capital city that Providence police are now working with a cell phone company to try and develop a way to track or even disable stolen cell phones. But while they work on that permanent solution, they're just trying to solve these cases. But that's only happening right now about a third of the time. With the Target 12 crime tracker, Mark Zinni, Eyewitness News.
Target 12 Crime Tracker is breaking down where these crimes have happened. Just go to WPRI.com for detailed maps and tips from police on how to keep from dialing into danger.